It's the opening night and they're lighting the lights. The orchestra is tuning to make sure they sound right. It's time to start our show tonight.
So we're working on a production called Bus, which is a site-specific performance where the audience sit on the bus drives around Ellesmere Port, and young people get on and off the bus, and what is revealed are stories about those young people. So for the last 6 months we've been working with our young actors to create stories, to create the characters. That's developed into a script, we've been rehearsing for the last couple of months, and the production takes place next week.
We
workshops.
We help devise it a bit, so we come up with the ideas that go into the play, we create the characters.
And Ryan wrote the script and we've gone through 15 drafts of it.
I think it might be more than that now, but
yeah. The master copy's draft 15 and it isn't quite correct as well.
Yeah.
It's a journey, if you'll excuse the pun, isn't it? It's on a bus and we're getting 20 odd young people from their ideas. It started with nothing, started with us just playing in our studio space downstairs, to a full production which we can invite the public to. But we're not ready yet because we haven't opened yet.
Yeah, but we're getting there. It's been a good day, you know, there's been the thing with the moving bus is logistics really, and working out where people get on, where they get off, making sure the actors are comfortable, you know, in that environment, on that space, raising their voices above the noise of the engine, being heard, all that kind of stuff. So we've seen a huge development in a lot of the young people actually. Today has been pretty good, because I can tell that they're growing in confidence, which is, you know, what this project's all about really. So yeah, we're excited for next week. I think next week we're working all week with them. It's an intensive week, so by the time we get to Thursday night and Friday morning when we do our dress runs, we'll be in good shape, yeah.
It started, as I say, by us and the young people working in the space, talking about stories about what had happened to us on buses. Good things, bad things, funny things, crazy things. And often, well, when we make work, we make it in lots of different ways, and we make it depending on who's in the room. So it's sort of half devised, half written, created in the way that a lot of modern British theatre is, which is depending on what the piece demands. That's how it works. But we're still writing stuff, though. There's some stuff there, which we just found out we just need to fit in, so we're still slotting stuff in.
There's been that point in the process where I think they've been given words back to them that they've created, and Kevin's had a role in that, but also we're working with a student at Edge Hill University who's doing creative writing, Ryan Ledder, and he's contributed a lot as a young writer as well, so it's a real mix of ideas. There is a text, but as Kevin says, it's, you know, it's been born out of the work that the young people have created in the studio, and we hope that what the audience get from it is just a sense of value around these young people's lives. You know, I think we're asking the audience to stop and just take notice of some things that ordinarily might just pass us by. So there's some quite powerful and moving stories in amongst these kind of comings and goings of young people as they go about their lives.
I heard about it from a careers teacher in school back last year, so I just came along to a session and got all the paperwork signed.
I originally auditioned for a different show that never really happened. and then a couple of months/weeks later, I got a call from Nina saying, "Hey Dan, we've got a vacancy here. Could you just fill that in for us?" And so I did, and now I'm here. It's a new environment for us. Before this, I'd never really heard of a play being done on a bus before, but Kevin informs us that it has been done, and it's just really interesting, to be honest, because I guess it's just intuitive. Like I've never heard of it, and when I tell audiences about it, I'm like, oh, that's different. I mean, is it on a stage on a fake bus, or is it on like a legit bus just staying still? I'm like, no, it's a moving bus. You know, people move around and a moving bus going through town. And I'm like, oh. So yeah, that's interesting.
I just think at first it was like, oh, it's a bus. Can you really do all the scenes on a bus and fit an audience on? But yeah, I think it's going to work.
I get travel sickness.
That's a bit of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think probably the main problem is just how loud the bus itself is.
We've had 3 different buses. One broke down with us.
There's quite a major problems, isn't it, really? So can you guys change a tyre if you're en route and it's got the tyre bursts and there's nothing you can do about it? You have to help and change. You have to push it and stuff, won't you?
Yeah.
So for the last 3 years we've done site-specific work. Last year was Kevin's play The Zoo, which we performed in a disused school building in Ellesmere Port. So it was a promenade site-specific work. The year before that was House, and it was similar to Bus, one-word titles. The audience went into real houses and they saw stories performed in a garage, a kitchen, in a hallway, in a bedroom. So again, it was almost like fly on the wall experience where you're just witnessing stories as they happen in those environments. But of course, it's fiction.
Do you mind if I sit here?
I'm sorry, Mr. Clyde's not in today. Please leave a message after the beep.
Excuse me? Are you for real?
And I think, we're at a golden time of British theatre, aren't we? Where there's lots of different theatre spaces, lots of different relationships between the actor and the audience. I think what we know, now that we have so much film and so much video, so much TV, that what theatre does, it does a special thing, doesn't it? It puts the audience right up close to live performers. So that's what we're interested in doing, in, if you like, intermingling the audience and the actors. We're not the only company in the UK that does this. That's why I say it's a golden time. Lots of theatre companies all over the UK are breaking down that barrier between Pros Arch with the actors on it, audience just watching.
It gave me a lot of confidence during it. Made new friends. I noticed that when I did join, for some reason all of my drama and my English skills came up in school because I was more aware of what I needed to do.
Doing site-specific work is something
Completely different to what
because I've spent 2 years at college doing everything in a theatre, so being able to come here and do something else is nice.
So how are you hoping the people at Ellesmere Port are going to react to this when they get on the bus?
Well, they'll love it, won't they?
That's what we hope. That's what we always hope, isn't it?
But if you ask anybody who was putting on a piece of theatre, how's the audience going to react? We don't know until we get there, but we just hope they'll have a great time.
I think what we don't want is them to think this was a kind of clever idea, but so what? I think it is a kind of novel idea in a way, and I think people will appreciate the experience of it. But I think, back to what I was saying before, at the heart of it, this experience is about witnessing the lives of young people, and that's very much come from our young people, and we hope that that offers something meaningful. So I hope that young people are moved and some places maybe provoked by some of the stories, but that they come away having had a valuable experience.
And I think with the young people that we work with here, we're not just trying to teach them to stand up straight and talk properly. We're interested in them having an experience of making theatre in lots of different ways.
Each week we bring you all of the latest film news.
From interviews with filmmakers and actors, to local events, to the new cinema releases.
Join us every Tuesday evening on Bay TV Liverpool.
Theatre Liverpool, and I'm here for the first night of the Shiny New Festival, and we came along to see how they're getting on. Hi Pete, so congratulations on the Shiny New Festival, 4th year in a row. Can you tell our viewers some of the highlights?
Well, the highlights is always seeing new work performed for the first time. Most of the shows were previews, either for the Edinburgh Festival or they've just been featured at the Manchester's 24/7 Festival. So it's all about giving new theatre a chance to be seen in front of hopefully an intimate audience, and this theatre is a little 60-seat theatre.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And there's quite a mix, isn't there? How many shows did you have altogether?
We have 3 shows a night, and we have some matinees as well, so 20-something shows, I think. So all kinds of stuff. We've got one-act kind of plays, comedy, farcical, strange stuff, serious dramas and stuff like that, so it's a good mix.
Hi, so you're the star of Follow and Follow.
Yeah, I am the star. I mean, there are other actors in it. I say other actors, I'm not an actor. I'm really the real Ryan Martin. Hi, all you rhinos out there. Hey, what's up? Yeah, they're not very good actors. They're fairly poor, way below average, and they take far too much time. Yeah.
So, alongside this play, you've also got a YouTube channel.
This is true. This is true, yeah. Could you put it on the bottom of the screen? Possible.
Sean, do you want to tell the camera what that is?
I actually don't know, because I have people that manage these things for me. It's good to have people who do that, yeah, it's good.
Great, and Follow and Follow actually has quite a strong, relevant theme, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about bullying, predominantly about me, but also about bullying and using social media to bully people, which is obviously really bad, so don't do it. By the way, are you single? What are you doing later on? Are you busy or? No? They are actually real actors. You can pinch them. Look, they're not great. You can Google them. Look at their names in the program.
Thanks for talking to me.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you and her later. All right. Bye.
So you're one of the directors of one of the plays in the Shiny Festival.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your play?
I can't.
Without giving too much away.
Yeah. It's just the most insane thing you'll ever watch, I think. It's basically based on like old gang comedies and things like that, but also like slapstick of like Pink Panther films, things like that. Yeah, just a big explosion of comedy basically. So,
he knows Andy Mad, he's looking to buy a racehorse from him. Apparently he knows Andy Mad because of some guy called Crazy Dave.
Crazy Dave?
Oh yeah, do you know him?
I know, hey, Crazy crazy, David, because I keep upgrading it. We did a Kettman transport a few years back. But what about the horse?
We sold it to the kid for £5 grand.
Michael, you're best known for playing one of the Beatles in ITV's Scylla.
Yes.
This is quite a different role for you.
Yeah, just a bit, slightly. The only link I'd say is Harrison is an Irish name, sorry. That's about the only link. And yeah, Archie's, I don't know what planet he's from, he's Irish, but he's fun though. I enjoy playing Archie. He's a bit eccentric and that's always good, isn't it?
That scene was what was going on inside Stan's head when he'd just accidentally been stabbed with a horse tranquilizer.
Magic of theatre.
Yeah. And that horse head's been made in my garage for the last 4 months.
Cool, mate. Very warm as well underneath.
Yeah, he's under.
I'm assuming the magazine is a heel release.
This boy is right! Well.
And it's going to Edinburgh.
Yes, it is.
So if any of our viewers are going up to the Fringe Festival, where can they find you? Here's your plug.
They can find us at Surgeons Hall the very last week, so we start the 24th, we run to the 29th of August. But we're also bringing the Bastard Queen up, the award-winning Bastard Queen from last year, and that's there for the entire month at Surgeons Hall, in the same space, venue 54.
I didn't have the money to pay the battle. I never found it. So you took my horse. You wanted to steal your horse. You didn't mean to steal my horse. Not the horse. Just its sin. What have you done to my horse? One of your lads is over! Ow! And one is he! Why does Stan keep insisting on pulling my horse out?
Because that's why we named him after
you. What?
I know that next year we'll be opening it up at a much earlier stage, so more people can kind of apply online in advance, and then we can kind of schedule more stuff basically.
Yeah, brilliant.
So, my name's Atalia, I'm one of the directors for Movema, and today we are here for Brouhaha International Street Festival, which is a really great time for us to share all our fantastic carnival moves and be part of an international dance performance, dance and drumming. So there's over 1,500 performers and we're so excited to be part of them. So Brouhaha Festival has been going for over 20 years and it's really kind of building on celebrating the community, all the different diverse communities that we have in Liverpool and around the world, and it really reaches out to the Caribbean, Africa and also European countries, Germany, Portugal and so on, bringing them all together to celebrate. So Movema have been going for 6 years and we have our weekly world dance class and this is our carnival time. So for the last 7-8 weeks we have been learning different dance styles from Brazil, from the Caribbean to come together today and celebrate.
I like dancing with Movema.
I like dancing with Movema too. I love the fact that I can come to a festival, do it with my kids. It's fun, it's participatory, it's inclusive. It's really exciting for all of us to put our costumes on, do some exercise in the community, and it's a great venture.
So today, Movema Blockout are going to be part of over 125 performers. So that's our group, so it's really exciting. It's the biggest yet. We start at the Arts College, Myrtle Street, and we parade down Catherine Street through to Princess Avenue, and then going around and ending up in Princess Park. Just get in touch with Movema. We have, as Sally was saying, it's for all ages, all abilities. Our World Dance class is really designed to encourage the family to get involved, to do something together. And also we have just been funded by Children in Need for our Unlock the Box project, and that's a really exciting project for 18 and unders, and it offers free dance. So just get in touch with Movema and we will show you the way.
Meet lots of new people, have fun. I'd very much recommend it for everyone.
So get in touch with Movema at www.movema.co.uk. See you next year! Woo!